What a day it has been, all dedicated to you. It's all about a 40-plus year brand with unrivaled quality, purity, and efficacy. And Mr. Andrew Lessman joins us on the phone now. Andrew, you and I launched this just a few hours ago, and it's been amazing to see so many people not only stocking up on Essential1, but discovering it for the very first time.
Well, thank goodness that one of the unique attributes of my products are that we manufacture them, because we would have been completely out of Essential1. It's a few days before Christmas. Yep. We didn't anticipate that a lot of folks would be seriously focusing on their health and well-being, but much to our surprise, we'll end up going through almost double the quantity of Essential1 that we had anticipated. So it's exciting because there's no more important product than I make, because as much as I sing the praises of vitamin D and vitamin B12, my Essential1 multivitamin contains not token amounts, but the equivalent of a separate vitamin D and a separate vitamin B12. So it truly is the best value of all the products I make, and I love to talk about value, because that's what makes us unique beyond our quality, is because you're getting all of our products manufactured direct. You're getting an incredible value on exceptionally unique products, unlike anything you see in stores.
And we're going to talk a lot about that, certainly throughout the course of this presentation, the last one of the day, and in fact the last one of the year at this pricing. There's many of us that maybe have looked at Centrum or One A Day. We want to stack those up against Andrew's, and you'll see that there is no comparison. These are the finest multivitamins in the world. They are potent, they're powerful, and they're natural. I want to go over the pricing, because the pricing really has excited so many folks. Three great sizes, 60, 180, or 400. This is where the normal pricing lies. If you order it today, before midnight, you're going to take advantage of the best pricing of the year, taking the 400 capsules, obviously just over a year's worth of supply, for $79.90, saving more than you're spending. In fact, if you look at it, it's better than a buy one, get one. Andrew, it's pennies a day to do something good for you. And for most of us, you know, the majority of us, we're not getting sufficient nutrients in our diet. A multivitamin is an easy thing to say, okay, I'm going to do that. But if I choose to do that, let's take the one with most bang for your buck.
Yeah, when you invest in any product, you're seeking certain benefits. And generally, when you're investing in the multivitamins you see in stores, they're not even designed to deliver the benefits of those specific ingredients. And unfortunately, when you look at those products, the only thing you can be assured of is that you're getting ingredients you don't want, that they're going to be difficult to swallow, that they're going to upset your stomach. But when you look at my products, not only are you getting a more pure product, a product that eliminates all those problems, the capsule is tiny, it's easy to swallow, it will never upset your stomach. If anything, it will be soothing to your stomach. And then if you start breaking it down into its constituents, each of the ingredients in my products are superior to the standard ingredients you see. In fact, our B12 and our folic acid in the form of 5-MTHF, 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate, that's a mouthful. And our methylcobalamin B12, they kind of sound like synthetic-y names, but they're actually the natural forms. And what you find in the leading multivitamins, and virtually all multivitamins, are these synthetic forms of these two critical nutrients that most of us are either insufficient or deficient in. And it's a sad fact, because the only way you can benefit is if you're getting these nutrients in their proper forms and at their proper levels. So not only do we give you the proper forms, which are much more expensive, but we give you also much higher levels as well. So you're getting not just a superior form, but you're getting higher levels and an incredible value. It's literally a buy one, get one free today, and just pennies a day.
Well, Andrew, we are, as it has been all day long, extremely busy. You know, I know the holidays are right here, right now, but it's going to be January 1 before we know it, and maybe that's going to be the new thing, that we want to be healthier, that we want to do something good for ourselves, or maybe it's a loved one in our life that we know doesn't eat right, we know doesn't look after themselves the way they maybe should. This is a multivitamin that is easy and simple, gentle on your stomach. I put out the lineup here as Andrew was talking about artificial colors. If the multivitamin that you buy right now from the big box store or the drugstore looks like this, pretty colors, all artificial and all rock hard tablets versus Andrew's. This is the chance to try it, and I always say this, I joke with Andrew, if they let me, I'd talk about this all night long. We'll lock the doors, I'll just keep talking. Because we both have this passion. My passion comes from Andrew, because the reality is, when you know, you know. It's simple. I can stand here and say these are the best multivitamins in the world today. But we can prove it, because if we take yours, maybe that you use now, Essential1 a day, any of the ones that are out there, and you take that and you stack it up against this, and you look at the ingredient list, you look at the potency, there's one clear winner, and it's Andrew's every single time. If you want this largest size, the 400, it represents the best value. We are down to the wire on this with so many thousands of folks ordering this today. This is the last look at it. Andrew, for so many of us, this might be the only vitamin we take. And as you say, if we're going to take just one, this is the essential one, because it's so comprehensive and inclusive.
No, as you said, it's the essential one. It's the one to take, and it's the one capsule that is really defining of the nutrients we need. When we talk in terms of a diet, we talk in terms of a healthy, nutritious diet. Unfortunately, not the typical diet, but virtually all diets have significant gaps, significant holes in them. Vitamin D, there's no good source of vitamin D in our diet at all. That's why vitamin D is basically deficient or insufficient in virtually everyone who isn't supplementing it. And our Essential1, because of that, it just doesn't give you what the typical vitamins provide. It's a serious, separate vitamin D supplement, our Essential1, with 2,000 IU per capsule. So when you look at what defines a healthy diet, and you look at the American diet, unfortunately, those gaps need to be filled, or there are consequences. We cannot manufacture vitamins in our body. We can't manufacture minerals in our body. We need these essential nutrients, and the only way to get them is either by our diet or by a supplement. And that's why virtually all doctors, you look at the medical journals, they say if you're going to take a supplement, the most common sense, straightforward supplement delivers the vitamins, minerals, hopefully the carotenoids that we're not getting from our diet, and it does so affordably, because a multivitamin is a really efficient way to deliver a couple of dozen key nutrients. And that's what we do. We do it entirely differently, because you said if you're taking products that look like that, Adam, those, when you go to a typical supermarket, pharmacy, discount store, the multivitamins all look like that.
Right.
I'd say 99% of them are in tablets. The substantial majority of them, I'd probably say 80, 90%, contain artificial colors, which artificial colors are an insult to the person taking it. They're kind of an insult to our intelligence. As an adult, do we need to have a synthetic artificial dye in a healthy multivitamin to convince us to take it? Maybe it's kind of fun if our candies have colors or things like that, even though there's all sorts of natural sources to achieve that color. But what's shocking and appalling, and absolutely, I hate to use the word, hypocritical, that these makers of health products put artificial colors in them to deceive the consumers who are taking them. And they even do the same with these gummies and with these jelly beans now, which are, then you consume the sugar we try to avoid in our diet. Even if it's a 15 or a 30 calorie gummy, that's an extra 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 calories per year in sugar that none of us need. Again, we're not children. My capsules are small, they're easy to swallow, they have no taste, they won't upset your stomach, they're not unpleasant. We don't need to treat ourselves like children and start consuming jelly beans and gummy bears with artificial colors and sugars and all sorts of other ingredients. It's appalling the lengths these companies go to turn a healthy product into garbage, and at the same time make it nothing short of a compromise of our health and not a benefit to our health.
I would love you to try it. I'd love you to experience it. Many folks don't realize, but in the 46-year history of the Home Shopping Network, Andrew Lessman and his line of vitamins and supplements is our greatest success story ever. It's the most successful brand. It's, more importantly, the most highly reviewed brand. Of all the hundreds of thousands of products we sell every single year, these are amongst, quite simply, the finest. This one, for example, Essential1, has over 4,000 reviews. The average product on HSN has 10 to 20 reviews. And with that in mind, I'll read a couple reviews. Obviously, Andrew, we're at the final presentation right now, so obviously anybody that wants to buy it, they should do it.
Yeah. The clock will go up soon, and obviously we went way beyond our expectation. Normally our last airing will devote almost the entire hour.
Yep.
We will not be able to do that. Unfortunately, we went beyond anticipated. I think it turns out this is a great gift for the holidays, which warms my heart.
Yes.
Because there's nothing better to give than the gift of health, and there's nothing better to give the ones we love than to take better care of ourselves as well. So it's exciting, and I'll let you read some reviews. I wish I could be there to read them, but I don't have them in front of me.
I don't have as soothing voice as you, Andrew, but I'm going to do my very best.
You have your lovely English accent. I have my American accent. You sound far more sophisticated than me.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll take it. Thank you for the compliment. Best multivitamins on the planet. I love Essential1 with D3. Many multivitamins upset my stomach or are horse pills, which I cannot swallow. These are the perfect size and have an incredibly high level of potency per pill. I love listening to Andrew as he is so knowledgeable on vitamins and nutrition. I say this as a chemist that works for the largest vitamin manufacturer in the world who supply manufacturers like Andrew, so I would know. That is a powerful testimonial. Next one, best multivitamins on the market. My entire family takes this multivitamin. That is 5 of us. I have tried dozens of different brands of multivitamins, and this one tops them all. Most vitamins are hard tablets that don't dissolve that well and are hard to swallow. Capsules are much better, and the quality of Andrew's vitamins is the best. Best vitamin choice. I've been using Essential1 vitamins for several years now. About once a year, I do a detailed comparison of these vitamins and other brands to ensure I am getting the very best vitamin for my money. Smart. These vitamins always win in every comparison. I also appreciate that these vitamins are made in the United States of America. As such a highly reputable company, I highly recommend these. Best vitamins. I have taken many of Andrew's vitamins over the last few years and always start with the Essential1, as Andrew recommends. No other vitamins work better for me after taking Essential1. When I see people buying vitamins in local stores, I want to stop and tell them how much better Andrew's vitamins are. It's none of my business to stop strangers unless the opportunity arises that I can state my opinion. I have recommended Andrew Lessman's vitamins to family members. Very easy to digest. And I want to just piggyback on that for a second. For everybody who knows, I know you're already stocking up for another year of good health with Essential1, but for all of those that are tuning in, maybe channel surfing tonight, if we were to meet on the street, if we were to meet at the mall, and you said to me, what should I buy from HSN? Right here. This is the #1 product. Andrew Lessman's Essential1. It's not a multivitamin, it is the world's best multivitamin. That's not just my opinion, that is the opinion of anybody that compares the extraordinary list of ingredients and the potency and power. Again, Andrew, I always default back to that because I can express my opinion all day long, but facts don't lie.
And that's why when I'm there in the studio, and hopefully we'll do that again soon, or when I do my remotes, we'll do a remote from the factory, and I have all the charts in front of me. I go down the list. I mean, just if you look at lutein, lycopene, and zeaxanthin, 3 critical, extremely expensive carotenoids, they're absent from virtually all leading multivitamins. probably absent from 95%, and those that contain just a tiny amount. Our B12 is typically at levels that are 20 or 30 times higher, and their B12 is synthetic, cyanocobalamin, cyanide-based. We don't need to take any cyanide-based ingredients. Our folic acid is the only form of folic acid that's 100% active for everyone. Typical folic acid, people like me can't use at all. And I'm like about a third or 40% of the population. And when you go through all the B vitamins, B1, B2, B5, B6, we have levels that are 5 to 10 times higher than all the leading brands. Vitamin E, all the leading brands you'll find are synthetic. Synthetic is much less expensive. Natural vitamin E is extremely expensive. We only use natural vitamin E. Our vitamin C is non-acidic. It will never upset your stomach. Typical vitamin C is ascorbic acid. It will upset your stomach. Not only do we give you better forms of vitamin C and vitamin E, as I just described, or B12, we also give you more. So you go down the list, you're getting better forms, more active forms, natural forms, and you're getting more of them. And so when you're getting these superior forms and you're getting more, the value is incredible. Plus, it doesn't matter how great a product is. If it's hard to swallow, you'll stop taking it. If it upsets your stomach, you'll stop taking it. And Lord knows, so many of us already have digestive issues where we might have GERD or other sorts of issues where our stomach is sensitive to acidic ingredients or swallowing large tablets that kind of get stuck. We don't need a vitamin to add insult to injury. So I make a vitamin that's designed not just so most of us can tolerate it. My vitamin is made so that everyone will enjoy it, that I don't care how sensitive your stomach is, I've designed my vitamins for you. They're pH neutral, they're non-acidic, it's an ultrafine powder, it's a small capsule. Even if you don't like swallowing anything, even my small soft capsules, you could open that capsule, you could put it in a smoothie, you could put it in yogurt, you could put it in blended fruit, whatever it is. Because it's so neutral tasting, it will blend perfectly, and it's super soluble. So there's nothing like it. We manufacture it. That's why it's so different. The contract manufacturers that make everything for everyone, I won't have anything to do with them because I want to make a product that's different, that's better, that uses superior ingredients, and uses superior technology to offer it.
Well, with 3,300 5-star reviews, that's rated as perfect. The majority are 5-star reviews. This is the last chance for 2021 to get Essential1 at the lowest price. Now, make no mistake, even at the regular pricing, extremely competitive, extremely good value. But when you talk about the today's special price that is about to expire, that is remarkable. Down from 170 to less than 80. Look, 180 capsules normally costs $89. Take $10 off that, and we're gonna more than double the size. That's what you call a today's special. And when you look at the big box store, you look at the drugstores, the vitamin stores, and you look at all the different brands that are out there, the Centrums, the One-A-Days, the Nature's Made, all the big brands, there simply is no comparison to Andrew's Essential1. And that's what makes this the easiest thing to talk about. That's why I could talk about it all night long.
And what's funny, if you even go back to when I originally appeared on QVC, and this is 30 years ago, when I originally appeared on QVC over 30 years ago, we had our Essential 100, which was sort of the original, not sort of, the original version of Essential 1 was Essential 100. And our Essential 100 was more expensive then per capsule than our Essential 1 is today. So all we've done is increase its potency, continue to improve each and every individual ingredient. At that time, there was no such thing as 5-MTHF, 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. There was no lutein, lycopene, or zeaxanthin to add. So all we've done is make this superior product even better, more comprehensive, even gentler, and even more affordable. So you're getting the equivalent of a separate B12, a separate vitamin E, a separate vitamin D, 2,000 IU of vitamin D3. All of these literally equivalent of separate products, and in the large size, it's less than 20 cents per day. So when you look at these separate products, it's like getting each of those separate products for a penny or two per day.
Well, with that being said, our Clock is counting down. Well over 1,300 people placing orders now. I'd love to count you in as one of them. I think you're going to be so mightily impressed. I'll read just a couple more reviews to give everybody a chance to pick up the phone or go to hsn.com. There's a lot of big things happening in this hour. We have 2 other today's specials to share with you. Here's another review, again, of the 4,000 plus that are online at this very moment. Never without this daily vitamin. I looked at all 1 per day brands before I ordered this. It would take 3 competitor pills to come close to Andrew's 1 capsule, and they are huge pressed tablets with fillers. Andrew Lessman's vitamins are pure and still contain more vitamins than those. This is my 2nd order, plus you get 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 with this, a real winner. Essential1 vitamins, simply the most superior product I have ever taken in supplements. Better than expected, and nothing compares to the quality. I've tried them all. If you may be considering a vitamin, look no further, or do not waste your money on a cheap, inferior product. I have recommended Essential1 to many family members and friends. It's worth every single cent. One last one. Simple, the best. This is absolutely the best multivitamin on the market. They glide down and never give you an upset stomach or get caught in your throat like huge, hard as brick vitamins do, says Cynthia. Reality is, you turn on the TV and there's a lot of flashy, glossy, exciting commercials, bright colors, bursting all over the TV screen. As Andrew, we often discuss, your marketing budget is a grand total of?
0. That's my marketing budget. It's highly affordable. But the way I look at it, and I was just talking to a friend about that today, that my marketing budget is my product.
Right.
That I rely on my product to speak for me.
Yes.
And that's why what's great at HSN, unconditional money-back guarantee.
For sure.
You have a money-back guarantee until the end of January when you get this. So you have an opportunity to truly try and experience a product, and you only keep it if it makes a difference. And the immediate difference you'll see in this product is it's a capsule. It's kind of beige. It's a clear capsule. Inside is a beige powder. No pretty colors. It's all business. All it is in that capsule are the active beneficial ingredients you seek. A guarantee that it will be easy to swallow, that it will dissolve instantly and not upset your stomach, that it will go to work for you and deliver its benefits. And if you read the reviews, it's pretty surprising that over 4,000 people can review this product, and well over 80% of those reviews are 5-star reviews. You add in 4-star reviews, and it's well over 90%. And that's such a unique statement of consistent, unanimous perception of the quality. And I think the reason why it's viewed that way is because the other products in the marketplace are just not designed to be good. They're not designed to be easy to swallow. They're not designed to be gentle to your stomach. They include all sorts of additives, and people are smarter. They're more sophisticated. They read labels, so they know, and they could discern when there's garbage in a product that you really don't want. And frankly, I consider an artificial color garbage in a multivitamin. Maybe in a piece of candy, it's just part of the recipe. Candy's fun. We don't even think it's healthy, although now, for some reason, between gummies and jelly bean vitamins, somehow candies have now become vitamins. Right. That used to be illegal, but somehow it's the new normal. For me, I'm going to make my small, easy-to-swallow capsules that are entirely flavor neutral, that will never repeat on you, that contain no calories, that deliver only the things you want, and deliver only the benefits you seek, and eliminate all the problems of all of these crazy other products that are out in the marketplace that just leave me scratching my head.
Artificial colors, fillers, binders, this is all natural, this is all pure. It's more potent, it's more powerful, it's more comprehensive, it's got more of the stuff that you want and none of the stuff that you don't want. Again, in life, sometimes it's hard to maybe get out and do as much exercise as you want to do. Maybe we don't have the palate to eat as many healthy things as we know we really should be doing. But there's one thing we can all agree on: a multivitamin is a good idea. And that's why there are so many multivitamin companies out there. Well, if we're going to do a multivitamin, let's do one that is giving us its best. And Andrew, you have followed the science. Your formulas evolve. A lot of these other companies out here, the usual suspects, as we often discuss, their formula stays the same for decades.
Oh, some of them have hardly changed at all since I was a child.
Wow.
And I'm not that young. So it's remarkable how little they have changed. What they do now is they introduce all these fancy formulas like weight control formula and all these other special formulas. And basically it's just lip service. If you really look at the ingredients, the differences are insignificant or absolutely meaningless. It's all sort of, they have their big marketing budgets. My product, as I said before, I don't have a marketing budget. My product speaks for itself. So when you get this product and you look at the label, and you look at the ingredients, you look at what's not in it, you look at the fact that most products, you look at the back of the label, and if they're labeling it appropriately, it says sold or distributed by.
Yes.
If you look at mine, it says manufactured by, because we manufacture it. And the fact that we manufacture it is why it's so different. It's amazing that when you go to a supermarket or a discount store and you look at the multivitamins, they're all in these rock-hard tablets. And consumers, if you look at surveys, consumers would rather be swallowing a capsule than a tablet. They know it's easier, they know it's gentler to their stomach, and yet these companies just continue to make tablets. Why? Because it's cheaper to do so. They could continue to make the same old inferior products as they've always made,
right.
And they just, I think all those companies are happy just kind of trading customers as people get sort of offended by the product and try something new. I hope you try my product, and as more than 1,000 of the reviews talk about it, say that they love the product, that it's a different experience, and you'll find so many reviews of folks who've been taking my vitamins for, not for years, but for decades.
Sure. Well, and that's many. I mean, I've been taking Essential1 for as long as I've been here at HSN. After hearing Andrew, understanding Andrew, it was an easy yes. I really definitely, for as much as it's a sensational, world's best multivitamin, I also want you to get the best pricing. And although Andrew's Essential1 is typically available all year long, it's important to me that you know his today's special is about to expire. The pricing is about to end. So if you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, it's here. 3 sizes, a 60, a 180, a 400. If you call tomorrow to order, this is where the pricing will be. Again, very competitive in the market, certainly for the world's best multivitamin, but if you can place your order right now, you will save a significant amount of money. The 400 capsules would normally be, and tomorrow will be, $169.90. If you order it today, it's $79.90. Of course, we're going to do FlexPay. Andrew mentioned the extended return policy. You have till the end of January to give this a go. We're about to move on to our 2 other today's specials. Andrew, final words on Essential1.
I just, it's the end of the year. It's an opportunity. All the other things that we have to do for our good health, our New Year's resolutions, they're difficult. They take a great deal of discipline, a great deal of effort. If we manage to do them, they will all work better and deliver better if we have a foundation of healthy nutrition. And this foundation of healthy nutrition, it's inexpensive. It's downright cheap. It's pennies a day to get the world's most unique multivitamin, and it fills the gaps that all of us have in our diet, myself included. As hard as I work on my diet, there are gaps, and Essential1, it takes a couple of seconds a day, it's pennies a day to fill those gaps and give you the insurance that you need or your loved ones need in terms of the great health that we all want that requires a healthy nutritional foundation.
Let's get this for you. Maybe you've been spoiling everybody else for the holidays. Let's get this for you, or get this as a stocking stuffer for somebody in your life who you know could really do with an extra kick of good health and vitamins in the new year. That was today.